Today, on November 15th, the world's population is expected to surpass 8 billion people, according to the UN. The number of people on the planet will continue to increase to an estimated 9.7 billion people. That's by 2050. And it'll continue to rise, with populations concentrated on low and middle income countries. Well, these population trends are occurring against a backdrop of increasing geopolitical instability and backsliding of women's rights around the world. Elevating the status of women and girls and strengthening access to reproductive health will really be vital.
And this really is a momentous day, the day of 8 billion. It gives us the opportunity to reflect on many things, many of the things that our panelists have raised today about individuals and the rights and opportunities individuals should be able to claim in their lives and what that means for that individual, for their families, for their communities, but also how that scales up to have important implications at the population level today and as we head into this century beyond 8 billion.
The fact that we are 8 billion people in the world today as a major success is a success because it means that many more women who survive giving birth, maternal death has been lowered. Many more babies are surviving also. So we have globally huge improvements, progress in health systems, and so on. The challenge for the global is that these successes and the impact of that is not equally distributed in the world. The challenge is to make sure that all 8 billion people have the same choices to form their own life and to decide themselves when to have kids and access to maternal health and reproductive health.
I'm very happy to report that there is substantial evidence that shows that if you empower women economically, it leads to higher economic growth, lower income inequality, and greater financial and economic resilience. So first and foremost, it really should be a moral imperative for each one of us to eliminate biases, discrimination, and barriers to women's economic empowerment. But if that argument does not persuade you enough, please remember that reducing gender disparities benefits everybody in many ways, today's generation and future generation.
So what we want is for every woman, wherever she is, to be reached with these forms of life skills and empowerment, vocational skills, so that all women can be able to support the economy of the country, and for women to say, this is what I want for myself, and they can be able to make informed choices about how they want to live their lives. I believe that for every girl, wherever she is, she needs to be supported to be in school. So it is our collective effort to ensure that every girl, even in the marginalized setting or wherever, that girl needs to be supported to stay in school so that she can realize her potentials and be who she wants to be in life.
It's the understanding that investing in women is not just the right thing to do, but is the smart thing to do, is to work in partnership with others, because this is too big a problem to be solved by government alone. It requires private sector, civil society, young people, think tanks to all join in these efforts.
These are really important and hopeful stories, I think, as we pass this population milestone, thinking about the ways in which we can be doing better to not only for individuals, young people, women and girls who are here today, but setting ourselves up for a more just and sustainable future as we move beyond 8 billion.